Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier, and thank you for stopping by. No deal Brexit to cost Kenya 2 billion shillings, $20 million. This Dume Singh tweeting me, calling it geopolitics and international trade. Indeed, 2 billion is a massive buy in the event of a no Brexit, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Governor Njoroge, Kenya chose a test and learn approach, and the central bank chose not to throttle innovation, which is why mobile money M-Pesa was able to penetrate so quickly and deeply. The law supervising mobile money was eventually passed in 2013, 6 years after the launch. That's an important point, it really is. Equity Bank is to hold its AGM on April 30 and intends to establish, issue and allot ESOP shares, 205,709,834, amounting to 5% of issued share capital and therefore a 5% dilution of existing shareholders. They are paying a one-off gratuity to its retiring founder, Dr. Munga, and I don't think that's going to go down very well with a lot of shareholders. Well, I know it's not going down well. Equity Bank share price, it's up 20.52% in 2019. I'm bullish, particularly about the regional footprint. Kev Orango tweeted me, it's sad that our economy depends so much on rain. It's like gambling on only two outcomes, rain or no rain, and currently no rain is on a winning streak. As I've said many times, a sub-Saharan African economist has also got to be an accomplished meteorologist, because rains have an outsized effect on GDP. This is pictures from the Earth polychromatic camera, and you can see the effects of cyclone Idai are clearly long gone, but look at Kenya, you can see there's absolutely no rain over it. The agricultural sector contributes 25% of total GDP and 26% indirectly, yet only 3.7% of the total banking sector loan book is lent to that sector. Nairobi All Shares up 12.65% this year. WPP Scan Group, which hit a record low since its listing recently, has just served up some quite remarkable results. If you could short shares at the stock market, all the shorts would be feeling enormous pain, and I'll explain to you why, but Bharat has done something very clever, but it's not going to see the price reaction you'd have in other markets. They've reported earnings per share was up 14.167%. They're paying a shilling dividend and a 3 shilling special dividend. That 4 shillings is worth 34.188% in terms of yield, so you can see what's going to happen. Billings were down 2.1%, but revenue was up 9.266%. I'll dive into that. Costs rose 4.1%. Operating profits surged 55.49%. Earnings per share was up 14.167%. Cash and cash equivalents at the end of the year, 4.377 billion. That's been a big part of their business model, sitting on cash. And then, as I said, final dividend a shilling, special dividend 3 shillings. They said, interesting, now what's interesting here is Kenya only accounted for 62% of the total revenue, down from 73% in 2017. That is an 1,100 basis points move. That's huge. They're saying it's primarily on account of the TNS Kantar acquisition, which has a sizable presence in Nigeria and West Africa, resulting in growth of revenues from Nigeria to 11%, up from 6%. That's good to see. They've been trying to sort of make a move on Nigeria and West Africa for quite a while. So obviously that acquisition is helping them make that move. The dividend will be paid from retained earnings of the company, which stood at 1.794 billion as at the end of 31st December 2018. Special dividend and declared dividend equals 34.188% of yield on yesterday's closing price. It's bound to spike. And I said it's good to see West Africa beginning to gain traction. These results and the mouth-watering dividend means we've seen the low for this share. I was quoted in a piece on Bloomberg talking about Uchumi, Mumias, Deacons, and I call them zombie stocks. Have a look at the article. I thank Eric Ombok for taking my thoughts. The NSE 20 is back in positive territory, up 0.8% this year. By the way, I have my program on Metropole TV, the first 24-hour business news TV, between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Every evening. Do watch. It's really been a lot of fun. We're now also on GoTV. Before, our distribution was only on free-to-air Signet, but now we're on GoTV, and we're looking to expand the broadcast distribution, but I'd welcome any thoughts from your side. Once again, thank you for stopping by.